Welcome to this courageous conversation. A courageous conversation helps us to engage in dialogue with people we don't normally speak to, about things we don't normally speak about, or with those we speak to all the time about topics we would rather avoid.
Hi, it's Tim Mulvaney. Welcome to Courageous Conversations. Say, just a quick note. Did you see this? There is a link to it just below me here, of course, that will show you this article. It's called iTunes Can Replace Professors. And just quickly, there's three main things I think this points out. And what it is a study that they did with a college campus and some undergraduate general psychology students. And the question was, what differences it would make somebody who was actually attended a lecture with the professor holding the PowerPoint slides to help with note-taking versus those who just listened to the lecture with the PowerPoint slides on an iPod. So that was the question. A couple things they found out. One, primarily the folks who listened to just the iPod actually had better test scores than the folks who were in the session. And there's three reasons for that. And of course, obviously, this helps make a case for why we do all this audio and video podcasting that we do and why we use podcasts in the training before, during, and after, all those sort of things. First off, it allowed people to listen to the lecture more than once, obviously. So they have this recording, the professor recorded it, they can go back and forth, listen to it multiple times while they're taking notes. It helped that they took notes. So it isn't just listening to it, but it's actually having some activity, something you should be doing while you're listening to it. And the third thing is they put chapters in it, which I always do in my podcast as well, where you can jump around. You know, it's like, oh, I only want to hear about the thing I don't understand is chapter 10, and so I can jump ahead to chapter 10. Or I only need to hear chapter 4, and I can listen to that. So there's three things. One, it allows them to listen to it multiple times, which of course is true. Two, people need to take notes, so there needs to be something they're doing, helps along with that. And three, gives them a chance to listen to it multiple times or different portions of it multiple times using chapters, breaking it up into chunks. It certainly doesn't replace actual conversation, but for pieces of information that are just where you're just telling somebody, I need to convey this information, it's a great way to do that, which can help speed up the training once you actually get together in the room, which, as we know, we have done before by putting out conversation podcasts where people are hearing them before the sessions, where they actually come to the session debating and engaged about what to do with the people and how to handle those situations that they were already listening to on their iPod. So some interesting information for you. Click on the link to get the article. But this is Tim Mulvaney. Thanks very much for your time, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye now.